Odilo TV here, back with another stream for you guys. Yeah, y'all hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this real because y'all know Odilo keeps it real. Salute, salute, salute. Salute to everybody in the playback gang. Salute to everybody who comes in the chat. Salute to the new and old subscribers. Appreciate all you guys. Let's get into this. So Oscar De La Hoya, he makes a video yesterday, I guess on Instagram. He makes a video and he says that William Zepeda is willing to fight Shakur Stevenson. And we just was talking about this yesterday, right? We just was talking about that William Zepeda, he's number one in the WBA. And I think he's number one in the WBC too. But that would be a good fight for Shakur Stevenson to take on. Right? It'll be a good bounce back fight because William Zepeda, he's gonna come to fight, right? He's not gonna play around. He's gonna come forward. He's gonna throw a lot of punches. And oh, salute, Dragon Leg, salute. Right? He's gonna throw a lot of punches, and that can make Shakur work, right? He's gonna have to work, right? Because if he don't work in that fight, William Zepeda will just overwhelm him. So thought he ducked Shakur last year. Yeah, like man, now you know how it is. You know how it is. Like Shakur got a belt now, right? Shakur got a belt now, and Oscar De La Hoya probably don't think that Oscar De La Hoya he already know that Tank Davis don't want to fight William Zepeda, right? So his only option is probably just to go after Shakur, try his luck, right? Man, because they was trying to fight Tank Davis. They were trying to fight Tank. That's why they've been fighting in the WBA ranking system, fighting all the way to the top. And then when Pitbull Cruz fought last year, he jumped over him, right? Now Frank Martin about to jump over him. So we already know what's going on, right? We already know what's going on. Y'all hit that like button for your boy as y'all come on in. But yeah, so Shakur versus Zepeda, that's a good fight, right? And if y'all want me to drop the link, just let me know, because we can cook today, right? Because we could probably talk about that Bill Haney interview, right? Because it was a lot said in that interview. It was a lot said. It was very informative. It was a lot of stuff that I didn't even know about, right? So yeah, so Tank versus Frank. Let's get on the Tank versus Frank, right? Tank versus Frank, it has some of his, super supporters. I don't know what these people be thinking, right? Now they on the internet and they on the campaign saying that this fight with Frank Martin is going to do more than the fight with Ryan Garcia, right? And it's like, just stop, you guys, right? It's a decent fight. It's not going to do near that. It's not going to do near that. You know why? Because it's only one fan base that's going to be, mainly interested in the fight. And that's the black fan base, right? If it had two different fan bases, then you can, right? And Oscar now wants big fights. Yeah, like Oscar, he want big fights now, right? He want big fights now. Like Oscar, he was trying to get Williams Zepeda to fight Tank last year, but Tank he kept on doing these maneuvers, right? I just want a super Tank Davis fans, right? I just be wanting these super Tank Davis fans just to explain why is the WBA ranking system working this way for Tank Davis, right? I just want these people to explain this. Why is the WBA working, like ranking system working for him, crazy like, right? This man ain't fought a mandatory in 2 years. It's gonna be over 2 years, and nobody's gonna say a word. But he's not holding up the division though. and you not fighting your mandatories, but you're not holding up the division, right? This is why I think that Devin Haney, he's not going to get out. Devin Haney, after this Ryan Garcia fight, if Sandor Morton probably don't want to give him no step aside again, right? He gonna probably have to fight Sandor Morton, right? Salute Darren. Not even close. Black casual fans ain't buying fights. It is what it is. Yeah, 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 man. It ain't gonna even be close to that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, just stop. Stop living off that million, that $1.2 million pay-per-view buys. Stop living off of it. Kill it right now. If y'all kill it right now, right, the news cycle can kill it off. So we won't even be talking about it by the time the fight come around. Right? No, but y'all keep on running with this. Oh man, he's bigger than Canelo. I'm not a huge Canelo fan. Y'all know I mean, come on. But he's not bigger than Canelo in America. He's not. You feel what I'm saying? And after this fight with Jaime Maguire, man, behind me, he gonna mess around and be big too. This is what a lot of people don't even understand. Jaime Maguire, he's gonna go up in popularity. Man, especially if he can survive 12 rounds with, man, like all Jaime Maguire has to do is go in the ring and survive 12 rounds with Canelo. And his fan base is gonna shoot through the damn roof. Don't y'all understand this? Man, now people, they don't even get it. They're gonna have two then, right? The Hispanic fan base, they're gonna have two. Right? Because they're gonna be like, hey man, he survived against Canelo. Man, we gonna support him too. Come on. Y'all don't get it? Man, and Jaime, he already got a big fan base out here in California, out here in Anaheim. I don't know if people know that. Jaime Maguire has a big fan base out here in California. Bro, he be selling out Angel Stadium. I mean, well, he be selling out the arenas out there in man, homie, in Anaheim. He be selling them out, bro. Jaime Maguire, yes. He be selling them out. Now, all he has to do is go in this mug, in this ring, and get in survival mode. Throw a couple of punches, man, but make it, come on, man, and get in survival mode. They gonna give him a pass, and they gonna support the hell out of him. And you know who gonna get left behind then? Jose Benavidez. Right? Yeah, man. Like, and probably in Texas too. Yeah, man. He could go to. Oh no, no, no. Like the PBC, they saving Mario Barrios for Texas, bro. This is what people don't understand. Mario Barrios is from San Antonio, Texas. He's from San Antonio. Y'all don't think they're gonna milk that market? That would be the smart thing to do in business. I know I would do it. Right? If I got a champion, right, his fan base can grow in Texas. He's from Texas. It has a huge Hispanic population in Texas. Why not grow him there? This is what I'm trying to, this is what I'm trying to, like I'm trying to get through to Bozy and Boots. They don't want to hear me though, like, right? Like a lot of people, they didn't want to hear me about the Texas market with Earl Spence Jr., but that's why that's why Al Haymon didn't want to do it, because he would rather sacrifice the Texas market to a Canelo than than a Bud Crawford, right? The man was trying to build up the fight so Earl Spence Jr. and Canelo can sell out Dallas Stadium, 100,000 plus. Come on. It was gonna be a huge, man, a huge spectacle. Y'all didn't see that, right? Like a lot of people didn't even see this. It's like, bro, it's right there. It's the writing on the wall, right? You got to look at the market. It's about business, right? People want to focus on business. Oh, yeah, like boxing about business. Okay, we focusing on the business. Who has the bigger market? Texas, right? So why would they sacrifice Mario Barrios to Jerron Boots Ennis? Why? Make it make sense. Why would they do that? No, they're going to keep Mario Barrios on his own little island, and he's going to fight his mandatories, and he's going to fight little people in Texas. He's going to, generate good revenue in Texas, and they're going to milk that out as long as they can. Come on. Just like Stanionis, he's a Eastern European, right? The Eastern European fan base is kind of big now in America, right? The Eastern European fan base is kind of big now in America. So they're going to milk him. They're going to keep all these people away from Boots. They don't have to fight Boots. But people don't get it. Like they think I'm hating on Boots. No, I want him to stay active and gain some leverage, right? Because he can't gain leverage just sitting on the sideline. You didn't gain no leverage because you got an email belt. You didn't gain no leverage. You got to fight. You got to build up revenue. You got to have some money behind you, right? That's how you gain leverage. So, hey, um, who else did we have on the list? Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, right? Like Ryan Garcia has came out and called Devin the devil, basically, right? And Ryan Garcia, he has took his trolling to the next level, right? He has literally took his trolling to the next level. And he's doing a hell of a job, to be honest. Right? He's doing a good job. He's doing a hell of a job because he has a lot of people eyes on him who don't even know. I mean, these people know nothing about boxing at all. Nothing. Nothing. But they watching Ryan. They watching Ryan hit his security guard. You feel what I'm saying? With the pad on. They watching Ryan training. Come on, man. Like Ryan is doing it, like he's doing it in a crazy way, right? And it's probably is affecting the fight. Salute, Bruce, Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Salute to you, brother. And hit that like button for your boy. Like, yeah, it could be affecting the fight, right? But I'm just figuring around, like around 2, 3 weeks before the fight, Ryan Garcia gonna get into. Oh my God! Every time I'm on damn live, bro, it never fucking fails. It never fails, bro. It's like a person wait till I'm on live to call me. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, so Ryan Garcia, right? Like he could be messing up ticket sales, to be honest, right? He could be messing up the ticket sales. But I think what he's gonna do, right? All he has to do, right? Because the news cycle changed so much, right? People attention span is so short, right? So all you have to do is just wait until, you know, 3 weeks or 2 weeks before the fight, and then you just, you put out videos of you training and you focused and you doing this and you doing that and you saying this to Devin Haney. Yeah, I'm gonna knock you out. Yeah, I'm gonna do this and you, right? Come on. Now you get a flood of people to come in and buy these tickets that you need to sell, right? At a lower price, right? Because the ticket prices they should go down more. They should go down a little bit more because we already know how that works, right? They should go down a little bit more. Probably not a lot, but they're going to go down a little bit more. And there's probably gonna be a flood of people come in, buy the fight. It's gonna be a flood of people that's just gonna look at the fight on pay-per-view just because it's Ryan, right? And just because they think that Devin Haney is really the devil. I'm telling you, it's going, bro. It have people out here who really think this type of, they really like, uh, hey, like some of the stuff that Ryan is saying, we get it, right? We get it. But some of the stuff we saying, right? But some of the other stuff he's saying, we already know he's trolling. It's like, come on, just stop, right? Just stop. But he's doing, like as far as getting attention on him, Ryan Garcia is doing a hell of a job of getting attention on him. Hell of a job, bro. Like, it's like, man, this man is on Andrew Tate. This man is on Joe. But was he on Joe Rogan? I think he was trying to get on Joe Rogan. He was just like, man, he on these other big platforms that don't know nothing about boxing, right? But they talking to Ryan. And it's like, damn, he is popular, huh? Ryan is popular. Right. So we gonna see how it play on out, you guys, though, man. Like, I hope the fight is successful, right? I hope it has decent pay-per-views. You know why? Because I'm tired of the narrative of, oh, like Devin can't do this. Oh, they can't do this. This is why the fight won't happen. We want to kill every narrative that Tank Davis and the PBC have. I want to kill every narrative that they have. I'm tired of the narratives. Either you gonna fight or you not. And if you don't want to fight, let it be known so everybody can move on about their business, right? If you're gonna pick and choose certain guys at certain times, just do that, bro. We have no problem with that. We have no problem with that. You've been doing it all this time. You've been doing it this whole time. We don't have no problem with that. Just let the public know. Stop BSing us, right? Let us know that you will never unify a championship, Tank Davis. Just let us know this. Let us know that I will never unify against another champion, another active champion. I will never unify. Never. I will never do it. Nanny boo boo, I will never do it for you. You think I can do it? I don't think I can do it. Obviously, I don't think I can do it. Why? Why? Because I haven't did it. Right? If you think you can do it, you would at least try to do it, right? But it's obvious he don't think he can do it. So, man, so he don't want to do it. And people they call me a hater. No, I won't take Davis to fulfill. To accomplish greatness, right? So when he retires, he has the bag and he has the accomplishments to go with it. So nobody won't have nothing to say about Tank Davis. Nothing. Nothing. Right? But it's obvious that his super fans, they don't want that. They want the easy route. They want to pick this man from over here. They want to bring this guy up. They want to get this guy, man. See him training. Oh man, he on PEDs. Oh, put a catch weight on him, a rehydration clause. Man, a one-way rematch, and then y'all call that gangster. That's not gangster. That's not gangster. Like I keep on telling y'all, what two men in the street? Y'all hit that like button for your boy. I keep on telling y'all, what two men in the street who are about to fight, who are about to take a fair one, pull out a scale. I just want to, I just want to know what two grown men who are in the middle of the street, shirts off, about to get it, about to get it popping. Somebody, they just run in the middle of them. Hey man, like you got to weigh yourself. Hey man, now you weigh 175, man. You weigh 165. Oh no, man. Y'all in two different weight classes. Y'all can't fight. Huh? But y'all go around and act like this man's so gangster. No, he's a boxer who be capping, just like other boxers. That's it. That's it. That's all. Man, because if you got to put a catch weight and a rehydration clause on Ryan Garcia, that tells me everything I really need to know about you as a fighter, to be honest. This is why I keep on questioning, I keep on having my suspicions about this Frank Martin fight, right? Because it's not official yet. People, they call me a Tank hater, but this fight is not official yet. They agreed, right? They agreed on, on terms and all this stuff, but the fight can still fall apart. I hope it don't. I hope it don't. Man, like, I just don't understand, you new boxing fans, right? Like it had somebody who came on one of my um lives. Hey man, now you smell like a Tank hater. Right. I go to his page. This dude created this page a couple months ago. This is what I'm talking about. If you want to learn boxing, just come on in. Don't be insulting. Just come on in and learn boxing, bro. What my subscribers have to understand, the new subscribers, right? Because my old ones, y'all should already know this. But my new subscribers, y'all have to understand. I hold every boxer accountable. Every boxer. Even this guy right here. You want to see this guy right here? Terrence Bud Crawford. Even that guy right there. He gets held accountable. Then I know what people are going to say. Oh, so why are you not holding him accountable for the Boots in a situation? Where's the money? Right? Why you not holding him accountable for the Boots situation? Man, now he ducking Boots, man. He should give Boots a shot. Why didn't y'all have this energy for Earl Spence Jr. giving Boots a shot? He was free, right? He was free from January to July. Actually, he was free from April 2020. What? Two. He was free from April 2022 to July of 2023. He was free, right? But y'all blamed it on Crawford. Oh, Crawford, he was doing this. Crawford, he messed up the PBC plans. Oh, Crawford, he had another fight. Oh man, he did the PBC. He did Earl Spence Jr. dirty, right? Man, now he went over here to David Abernathy and he was negotiating another fight, right? But y'all failed to mention right after Earl Spence Jr. fought Eudanis Ugas, Earl Spence Jr. went his ass to a DAZN fight and sat in the crowd and looked like he was begging for a Canelo fight. And they literally asked this man, "Hey man, like you gonna fight? You no, you gonna fight Terrence Crawford? Oh yeah, like that fight good. Oh no, but I can move up to 160 and fight Canelo." Nobody said a word. So he wasn't trying to get out of the fight. No, Earl, he can do that, right? pathetic, man. It's really sad. This fan base, man. Like if y'all want to learn boxing, don't come in insulting people and rude and all that. No, just come in and just chill, right? Because we're gonna teach y'all boxing over here, right? We're gonna teach you guys boxing over here. Just come on in, relax, chill on out, and learn boxing. You're not gonna get manipulated, right? You're not gonna get manipulated. You're not gonna get blocked if you have an opinion. You're not gonna get blocked. This is not other channels. Right? Everybody is entitled to their opinion. We can argue opinions, debate, right? Then at the end of the day, shake hands and we walk away cool, man. It's not that serious. People is really taking it serious, right? Because I heard that interview yesterday and it had the last dude, that dude, he seemed like he wanted to hurt Bill Haney. Like if he see Bill Haney, he would want to hurt him. For what reason? You don't know Tank, and if you do know Tank, what Tank is a millionaire, nigga? Right? At no point it should be that serious. Man, at no point it should be that serious that you want to hurt somebody, like you talking with a man with a grip of aggression in your voice, like you want to hurt another black man for just talking about another millionaire. They both millionaires and they talking about each other, but you just mad at one side, probably because they from your city or something. Okay, I get it, bro, but you too much in your feelings, right? And you need to check yourself. So come on, man. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. Like, yeah, man. Um, yeah, like man. I mean, so how many pay-per-view buys do y'all think the Tank Davis versus Frank Martin fight is gonna do? Y'all put it in the chat. But put it in the chat for me, you guys. How many pay-per-view buys do you guys think the Tank Davis versus Frank Martin gonna do? Me, I think it's gonna do. I think it's gonna do pretty decent. I think it's gonna do. I say it's gonna do over that 250. Right. I say that it's gonna do over his normal. Like his normal before Ryan Garcia. I say that it's gonna do over that. Salute, Don. Salute. They just be saying drop the Addy. Yeah, bro. Like it be crazy on the internet, man. W Blake, salute. Okay, you got 200K. Yeah, man. They be saying drop the Addy, bro. It be crazy, bro. Like people come on here threatening you with guns, or point a gun in the camera, all type of crazy stuff, bro. It's that serious? It's literally that serious? Over a dude you don't know. That's bro, like boxing is too passionate, bro. Like boxing is too passionate. Right? Like people get too involved in this, man, right? It become gang. That's what it really become, y'all. Boxing become a gang, man. This is what boxing is though, y'all. Like like you either down or you not. Right? You can't be riding the fence, nigga. Right? It's like nah, homie. Nah. Nah, homie, you can't be riding the fence, homie. You either on one side or the other, homie. Nah, homie. You can say, okay, like you say you like both boxers, right? And then man, and then they start questioning you. You know what I'm saying? And then you got something then you got something to criticize about one fighter. See, I told you. You like, bro, I got something to say about the other fighter too. Like, I criticize them both. I literally criticize them both, but y'all only hear when I criticize this guy. That's the crazy thing about boxing fans. Y'all only hear when a person criticizes your favorite fighter. Y'all don't hear when people criticize these other fighters. Tank, he's just so, he just so cuddly and so soft, huh? Y'all making Tank look like a little pillow out here. Don't talk to Tank like that. He's not a, oh man, he's just so little. Don't talk to Tank like that. You tearing down another black man. Man, so what are y'all doing, like with this edited, sparring tape? Huh? So what are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Like it's fair game. It's fair game. Stop crying. Saw that H Money channel, bro. Oh yeah, man. No, he pulled out. Oh my God, excuse me, bro. This dude pulled out a. Bro, this dude pulled out a like a man. How he pulled out that old man? Bro was ready to hurt somebody, bro. I mean, for real, was really ready to hurt somebody online. Like, it's like, bro, it's not that serious. Man, these people be crazy online, man. These people be crazy online, man. That's why you got to kind of be careful, bro. You got to kind of be careful, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, man? Because you never know what somebody gonna do, man. Like people, some people not wrapped too tight, right? You feel what I'm saying? And they'll try you. You feel what I'm saying? And then you end up, in jail. You feel me? This is what a lot of these content creators got to, be cautious of. Like, you feel what I'm saying, man? Because somebody gonna try you, then you gonna hurt them, and now you in jail. Now you fighting for your freedom, right? Because somebody tried you, and it's like, bro, it's not even worth it, bro. It's just a boxing. It's just boxing. It's just boxing. It's just boxing. It's literally just boxing. And people want to pull out rifles, want to call Coach channel True Media Today, right? True Media Radio, right? Like they want to call Coach channel, threatening Coach, like, and he just be laughing like, oh my God, these people are crazy, like, right? I didn't got death threats, like it's like, right? I got death threats over Manny Pacquiao. I erased them though, man, but I got death threats over Manny Pacquiao. This is just how crazy that the fans was, right? Racist fans too. Manny Pacquiao has some racist fans. Has some real racist fans, man. Right? Real, real. Right? They willing to die for this spend life behind bars for boxers. Their favorite fighter won't be posting well. Exactly. Like they willing to spend life behind bars. They willing to destroy their whole families. They willing to destroy somebody else's family for a person they don't even know. For a person that they see on TV, right? That is disgusting. What is your mind thinking of? That means that you idolize this person, right? You look at this person as a god. What are you doing? You look at this person as a god or something? Man, because if you willing to destroy everything, Oh yeah, exactly, Don. Idolizing the flesh. Exactly. Man, because if you wanted to destroy everything over a person you don't know, you looking at this person as a higher being or something. Like, right? Like, come on, man. I'm not willing to destroy nothing over no Terrence Bud Crawford. Is you out your damn mind? Because why? You know why? Because Crawford ain't gonna destroy nothing over me. Like, is you crazy? Like, stop. Coach, he just said a coach. He said, you know, what's up to me, we're doing this parade and all that. He said, what's up, Odie Loke? I'll be tuning in, man. So salute to Crawford, but I know, man, I know that Crawford ain't gonna destroy his life for, man. He gonna destroy his life for Odie Loke. What? That's that's crazy. So I'm not gonna destroy my life for Crawford. No, I'm gonna keep it real though. I mean, I'm gonna keep it honest, man. Like, I'm gonna call it out when I feel like his name is being slandered. Right? Because I feel like that is slander at this point. Oh, he's just a bad businessman. Oh, he just a bad businessman. Oh, he just a bad businessman. Oh, he just a bad businessman. What? So all you black niggas is going around the internet saying another black man is a bad businessman, and he getting everything he wants. So you putting this perception that he's a bad businessman in the air, and he's not a bad businessman. He a fair businessman. He just want what he want, and you're not gonna play him. But y'all putting it in the air that he's a bad businessman, right? And he got Earl Spence Jr. his highest fucking payday, but he's a bad businessman. Earl got him his highest payday too. They got each other their highest payday, but he's a bad businessman after being offered nothing. But he's a bad businessman. Got Sean Porter his highest payday. He's a bad businessman, right? You see the resemblance in that though? It's two black fighters, right? See, it's two black fighters that he got their highest payday. Now when is Tank gonna do it? See, you see how that changed? When is Tank gonna get another black fighter his highest payday? He about to fight Frank Martin now. Let's see if it happens. Hopefully it happens. I'm still skeptical though. I'm still skeptical. I'm very skeptical. Very skeptical. Still skeptical about this fight. I'm I'm not 100% sure. But we gonna see. We are gonna see. Right? Bud was looking out for Earl when you think about it. Yeah, like, oh, but wait, hold on. This is how Crawford was looking out for Spence, right? Because if Spence was his own boss, right? Because if Spence was, like if he wanted to stand on business, right? In 2022, Spence could have said, okay, you got a hedge fund? Oh, for real? They gonna give us 50? All right, man. Now, could we negotiate probably a little bit more? Hey, man, now you never know. Okay, let's do it. Come on, bro. If you your own boss, if you gonna stand on business right then. No, but he listened to Al Heyman. Al Heyman said, nah, man. Nah, man. Nah. Nah, man, like we got a plan for you. We got a plan, man, and we gotta, man, are you gonna get that? Man, we got a plan for you. Come on. Terrence Crawford, he don't got nowhere to go. But due diligence helps Spence also. Uh-huh. Yeah, like they don't want to give, they don't want to give, like Crawford his props on that, man. And it's really kind of sad, bro. This man has got what? Now who else he got his highest payday? Um, um, Amir Khan, right? Because he got Amir Khan his highest payday right up under Canelo, right? It's Canelo payday, then it's then it's Terrence Crawford payday. So who else he got? Um, one of their highest paydays. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know after that. But yeah, man. So he did his work, man. He did his work, came around, looked out for the brother, got the hedge fund, called Earl Spence Jr. Didn't even call Al Heyman first, called Earl first. Earl, Earl, check this out, bruh. Hey, homie, I got $50 million on the line, bro. Bro, like, what you gonna do? If Earl was a real dude, he'd be like, man, but if Earl was in his real mind then, right, he would have been like, hey, you got 50. Hey, you don't think they could put another 10 on that? All right, I'll holler at him. Let's see. The Cedric Thompson salute. Bud was truly the one doing business in the corrupt sport. And that's a fact. Bud was doing real business. But they go around slandering this man's name though, right? Oh, he's a bad businessman. Oh man, but Bob Arum said he was that he lost so much money he could have built a mansion in Beverly Hills. Yeah, because he owed him money. So y'all wanted Terrence Crawford to get played out of his 3 fights, right, and his $900,000. Y'all just wanted just Bob Arum to just violate his contract, right? And y'all would have been happy with it, right? Y'all would have been happy with it. You know why y'all would have been happy with it? Hey man, because that's what he get. He should have signed to the PBC. This is how these dudes act. This is how they act. Oh man, that's his fault, man. That's what he get, man. He should have signed to the PBC. He should have knew from, man. He should have knew from Floyd Mayweather. He should have knew from this guy. He should have knew from that guy. Meanwhile, man, the PBC fighters is the most inactive fighters in boxing. Facts. Meanwhile, the PBC fighters are the most inactive fighters in boxing. But I guess, right? Yeah, he got Sean Porter his highest payday. Now let's see if Tank gonna give Frank Martin his highest payday. Let's see if this fight gonna really take place, right? Man, like, and I already know a lot of people they don't come in. Oh, Odie Low. Oh man, you just don't like Tank like that. No, I just want Tank to fight somebody. Man, and once Tank fights somebody, I'ma shut up. Y'all ain't gonna really hear. Right? Because it ain't gonna really be nothing too much to say. Once he unified, right? Once he do what the younger fighters, the younger fighters than him, like these people are younger than him. They're younger than him. And they're already unified, lineal, undisputed. Man, he's getting passed up by the accolades. He's behind everybody with accolades. Bro, rumor Frank only getting paid 250K Shakur after him. Man, now he back. That's why man, like I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Man, I hope he's not getting paid that, no 250K. Man, I hope he's not getting paid that, Don. They need to treat that man with some respect. He was, you know, the face of boxing paying 250K. These fans, yeah, man. Well, come on, man. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Now go and look at what he paid Hector Luis Garcia. Hector Luis Garcia didn't get no $1 million. Come on, man. No. Tank make these fights because he's taking majority of the money. right? So we just gonna see what's go on. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna see what what happened, you guys. We gonna see what happened, man. But the Terrence Crawford slander, man, it's out of control. Like like y'all going around saying he a bad businessman because Bob Arum, and then when Bob Arum say something about about a PBC fighters, oh he lying. Oh Bob, he just lying. Oh Bob, he just lying. Right? But as soon as Bob Arum say something about, a fighter that you don't like, oh, listen to Bob, y'all. Right? They playing a video of Bob Arum. It's like, what, bro? Like, like when Bob Arum was telling everybody, the PBC, they don't sell that many pay-per-views. Right? Al Heyman is messing it up. He's making these guys think they're bigger stars than they are. Didn't nobody believe that from Bob, though, right? Nobody believes that. Oh, Bob, man, but what would old Bob know? See, this is the type of stuff I be talking about. And that's exactly what the PBC was doing. People, they could think I'm hating and all that, but this is what they was doing. They was inflating the numbers because if the numbers was real, Showtime would be still in business. Right? Because, oh my God. Oh man, look, because at least by those numbers, right? Because at least by those numbers, you would have been able to generate, a percentage. If the numbers was real, right? If Earl was selling, just think about it. If Earl was really selling 350,000, 250,000, 350,000, 250,000, but Tank Davis, he was selling 350,000, 250,000. This. You know what I'm saying? If Deontay Wilder was really selling this and this and this, come on, bro. Like they're not generating nothing. So Showtime, they can't go and look at that and be like, oh well, like yeah, I did do kind of, pretty good. No, they didn't have nothing to stand on, right? Because all the numbers was fluff. It was sources say numbers. It wasn't no stand on numbers. It was sources say, right, that get leaked to Mike Coppinger or get leaked to Michael Benson or somebody like that. Then once they reported, or Dan Raphael, right, or one of these YouTube or one of these big YouTube channels, once they leak it to one of them, we get it, right? And now we take it as a truth. And now we quoting this number when it's not even a real damn number. It's just a number they didn't made up and they didn't put out in the air. Right? It's like, come on, man. This is why I say the PBC got a hell of a PR team. A hell of a PR team. Hell of a PR team, bro. Man, and people, they don't believe me, but they gonna see, right? I predicted the Earl Spence Jr. situation. I predicted the Wilder situation. And I'm predicting this Tank situation, right? Right. These fans totally overlook the tomfoolery. Yeah, man, they just overlook it, Don. They don't pay attention to nothing, to patterns, to none of that. They just, they just go with the flow. They don't pay attention to the patterns of the PBC. Hmm. They don't pay attention to man, to Bob Arum capping all the time, right? They don't pay attention. Like they just pay attention to what they want to pay attention to. And once you discredit their favorite fighter, it becomes gang, and you a hater, and you a coon, and you all these disrespectful things. You feel what I'm saying? For having your opinion on what you see happening. This is exactly what I see happening. But I'm a hater. I'm a PBC hater. I'm all this. I'm all that. But you're not holding the PBC accountable, right? When they were supposed to give us free boxing, now every boxing match they coming out with is a damn pay-per-view, right? But y'all not holding them accountable, right? They were supposed to be giving us free boxing, but now every fight they come out with is a damn pay-per-view. So who lied? Come on, man. That's all I'm just saying, like accountability. Right? Can never hold them accountable though. They fighters can get away with just, just moving through the ranking system how they want. Deontay Wilder, he could take two losses, come back, fight Robert Haney, now he right back #1 in the WBC. Right? Keith Thurman, he can take a 2-year layoff, beat Mario Barrios. Now he's right back #1 in the WBC. Right? Come on. But that's fair to other boxers. That's fair to the other, to the other low-level boxers who's trying to get their shot. No, it's not fair to them, but do y'all say something? No, y'all don't say nothing. Y'all ain't screaming from the mountaintop for Carlos Adames to get his fucking shot at the belt. Y'all ain't screaming from the mountaintops. Y'all not saying nothing about Carlos Adames getting his fucking belt from Jamal Charlo, who been holding that belt literally hostage. Come on, bro. Nobody saying nothing though, right? Carlos Adames, he's supposed to just sit right there and rot, right, and just wait till Jamal Charlo want to give up the belt. Man, or the WBC, they want to strip him. Like, come on, bro. Nobody has said nothing about that. But as soon as Crawford get the belts, right, he don't even have the belt 7 months. He need to drop them. Crawford need to drop those belts, man. He had them for, man, he had them for 6 months. He need to drop them. Earl could have them for 46 months. Nobody say a damn thing. Nobody says a word when Earl Spence Jr. hold these belts hostage for 46 months. 46. Nobody says a word. Crawford got 7. Everybody is screaming from the mountaintops. And he's a bad businessman on top of that. It's slander. It's slander. It's literally slander at this point. Come on. Me, I'm not going around saying that Tank Davis is a bad businessman. No, I'm going around saying that Tank Davis is the top, he's the top level from 140 to 130, and he can make these damn fights. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he's the money man. Y'all want to discredit Crawford, though? Oh, he's a bad businessman. Oh, he's just a bad businessman. Oh, he's just a bad businessman. Oh, he's just a bad businessman. For other black niggas trying to shit on another nigga business. Oh, bro, like y'all dudes are weird, bro. Known for sitting down for a year. How was that? Saying last fight. No, he's not, bro. Like he ain't known for sitting down a year. Like that's why he sued Bob Arum, because Bob Arum kept him out the ring for a year. That's why he sued Bob Arum for his 3 fights and his $900,000, because he was supposed to be fighting 2 times a year from 2018 until 2021. From 2018 until 2021, he was supposed to be fighting 2 times a year. Bob Arum failed to do that. That's not Terrence Crawford's fault. Bob Arum failed to do that. That's why Terrence Crawford sued his ass. That's why Terrence Crawford sued him for his fights that Bob Arum owed him. 3 fights and $900,000. Pay me my money, man. 3 fights and 900,000. Give me my bread. I need it. Right? This is why Bob Arum saying, oh man, he's a bad businessman. Oh man, like I'm just losing money on Crawford. Yeah, man, like, because you owe me what? 3.5, 3.5, that's 7. Another 3.5. What? That's 10.5, right? Plus 900,000 on top of that. Bro, like nigga, you owe me $11 million. You owe me over 11. Where my money? Right? But y'all took Bob Arum words and y'all want to slander Terrence Crawford. Right? Y'all want to take what, even though Al Heyman ain't said a word, but y'all want to take Terrence Crawford backing out of a deal, right? When they didn't want to give him transparency. Then they find out that he's about to fight David Navanishan. Now they trying to hurry up and send him a contract with transparency in it. And then he look at the contract. Now the contract got transparency in it, but now the date is changed. Slick shit. When you sent me the term sheet the first time, it had this certain date on it, but it didn't have transparency. So I send it back and say, no, man, I need transparency, right? But when you send it back, it got transparency on it, but now the date has changed. Stop the slick stuff, bro. Y'all got to know how, bro. Like, I see patterns. That's it. But now we're not going to do to stop blaming Bob up there. Oh yeah, man. But Bob owed that man money. And I'm pretty sure that Bob Arum has paid it under the table because you don't hear nothing else about that lawsuit. You haven't heard nothing else about that lawsuit. So I'm pretty sure that Bob Arum, he probably, skimmed him, like Terrence Crawford probably, he probably took a little less or something. They probably settled on an agreement. He skimmed him up under the table. They signed an NDA. Nobody says nothing else about it. Come on. Also, we forgot that he promised him Spence fight. Oh yeah, like he promised him the Spence fight. That's what I was saying, bro. Like they promised him the Spence fight, and he couldn't get the Spence fight. He was trying to get the Spence fight, right? But he didn't know that Al Heyman had a plan for Spence. Yeah, he was trying to get the Spence fight, but he signed. Man, Bob, that's your fault. Why is people mad at Crawford because Bob Arum signed a contract with Terrence Crawford, promising him 2 fights a year and promised him, that he was gonna get him the Earl Spence Jr. fight, and he couldn't live up to that promise, so he owed this man money. Why y'all mad at Crawford? You should be mad at Bob, right? For trying to play this man out of a contract, right? You should be mad at Bob, but no, you still mad at Crawford. Oh, he's a bad businessman. Oh man, he's just a bad businessman. Oh man, he was negotiating 2 deals at one time. Oh man, he was doing this, he was doing that. So what the hell was Keith Thurman and Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford doing? Huh? Man, because Earl, he was negotiating a contract with Keith, right? Then he pulled out of that and he fought Terrence, right? We wanted to fight, so we don't say nothing about it, but he did the same goddamn thing. What about the Canelo fight when he went to the zone, right? When he went on the zone to the zone platform and sat down and had an interview about Canelo kissing his ass. Nobody had nothing to say. Nothing to say. And this is before he went into negotiations with Terrence Bud Crawford. Right? Because he fought in April and Canelo fought in May. They didn't start negotiations until June. See, it's crazy though. So if Canelo would have said, yeah, right? If Canelo would have said, yeah, Earl, I'll fight you in September, what y'all would have said? Earl, go and get your money. Earl, go and get your money. Earl, go and get your money, bro. That's what y'all would have said. That's exactly what y'all would have said. Y'all know y'all would have said it. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. Subscribe if you're new. How long? Since Spence fight? But Spence fight haven't even been a year, bro. They fought in July boxing match. It ain't been a year. It's been, uh uh but how did he look like a fool? He looked like a fool to you, man. Look, because you just a hater. You probably just a Canelo fanboy. I don't know what you are. Like, that's probably the reason that you're here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you hoping I'm gonna say something about Canelo. Canelo is doing what he do. Let him do what he do. Come do the raw man. I mean, it is what it is. Let him do what he do, man. Let Crawford do what he do. Right? I'm just, I just point out the double standard. That's all I do. I just point out the double standard. That's all I do. All right. Crawford looked like a fool for blaming Bob. Man, and Bob Arum owed this man 3 fights and $900,000, but he looked like a fool for blaming Bob. So just say you didn't want Terrence Crawford to get his money, right? You hating on his money, right? Just say that. Just say y'all never wanted him to elevate, right? Like I always say, in the hood, right? They don't, right? They love you until you become competition. Right? They love you until you become competition. They love you. As soon as you become competition, they don't love you no more. Right? And this is what happened. Oh no, Crawford, you supposed to go over there to Al Heyman and sign for no money. You supposed to go over there and not get transparency. Who are you? You're only Terrence Crawford. Who are you? You supposed to get, rammed, by Al Heyman. You supposed to let Al Heyman play you. He plays all the other boxers. Why you don't let him play you? This is how y'all act. I don't really even know how we got on this, man. But it's just, bro, like I just hate the slander. It's crazy how everybody all about. Oh, salute Cedric Thomas. Everybody all about the business of boxing and gotta make sense until we talking about Bud. Yeah, that's what it is. Like, like everybody else business got to make sense, but Crawford business don't have to make no sense at all. None, bro. The man just got off making $20 million. So who cares? He needs to fight Boots. Well, Boots don't bring in no money. So, huh? Just say you hate the man, right? Just say you hate the man. Just literally say you hate him. Now, would you tell Earl Spence Jr. to get his butt in the ring and take a pay cut to fight Jaron Boots Ennis? No, because y'all not even talking about it. Y'all not even talking about Earl. If I was Earl Spence Jr. and I was looking at the internet, right? Because I know Earl, he look at it. I know Earl, he looks at the internet. Earl pays attention. Earl pays attention. He probably on this video right now in the background. Earl pays attention, right? And I know he looking at his old fan base in disgust. I know he looking at y'all like, y'all dudes was never loyal to me. Y'all dudes just use me for content. And you feel what I'm saying? And y'all didn't really have my back like that. Earl, he kind of knew it though. Like, he kind of figured. Right? He kind of figured that y'all was gonna jump ship as soon as he lose. Did Bill tell Did Bill tell us Spence didn't want Crawford was Bob, right? Bob was right the whole time. Spence was forced. Well, yeah. Spence, he wasn't forced to fight Crawford. Let's get that straight. Like, I mean, well, he was forced by the money, right? Spence, he got to the point, he like, hey, bro, I'm not fighting for this little bag no more, especially when he seen Crawford go, right? Especially boxing magic, but when he seen Crawford go, to a whole nother, to a promotional company out of nowhere and get a bag. And he like, what? Like, and then he circled a block, and then Al Heyman is offering him chump change to fight Keith Thurman at a different weight class. Like, bro, knock this off, man. I'm about to fight this dude, Terrence Bud Crawford, and get this money, man. Man, but win, lose, or draw, man. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, man. I'm about to fight this dude to get this money, man. I'm not about to fight Keith Thurman at 154 for $2 million or $1 million. Like, why would I do that to myself? Right? No, I'm not doing that to myself. It's especially when I got to look like the big fish. You feel what I'm saying? I got to look like I'm drawing in more money than Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, he coming off of, a big bag. I'm not gonna generate that big bag with this dude right here. That's gonna make me look some type of way. No, I'm the big fish. This is Earl. I'm the big fish. No, I mean I'm always be the big fish. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I got to fight this dude. Get my big money, paid, go on vacation, disappear for 6 months, come back with an excuse, drag out the rematch, finally give it up. I mean, now everybody is blaming Crawford. Oh man, he need to drop those belts. Well, then, like, if he's not gonna fight at 147, what is he holding on to the belts for? Yes, I kind of agree. Yes, I do kind of agree. But he has to make sure he gets another fight in another division. First of all, right? You got to make sure the stuff is official. You got to make sure the stuff is lined up before I drop my leverage at 147. I'm not gonna drop my leverage just because y'all mad. Stay mad. Y'all mad anyway. Y'all got heartbroken the night I beat you. I mean, like, y'all superhero. Right? The night that Earl got beat was, hey, you guys, Boxing Magic, Don, Cedric, y'all. The night that Earl Spence Jr. got beat, man, that snatched a lot of souls, right? It snatched a lot of souls out of these guys. You can see their soul leave their body. I'm sorry. Oh my God, man, that shit was hilarious, man. I have never laughed so hard at videos. You feel what I'm saying? At live streams, seeing people in silence, right? You have never laughed so hard when you just, like they start off super hype. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, by the second round, it was like and then it started getting worse. And then the hands start going on the head. And oh man, ruined people whole night. Terrence Crawford did that, you guys. Terrence Crawford did that. He ruined people whole night, man. Destroyed people whole night, man. Because I know he did my homie over here. He destroyed his whole night. It was hilarious. It was hilarious, man. Anyone who knows boxing knows Spence ain't. I know still always Crawford beat Spence. Yeah, like 10 times out of 10, like he'll beat Spence. 10 times out of 10. Empress Sports Channel. Hey, how you doing? Got quiet that night when people was screaming at fight. It got so quiet. It got so quiet, Queen. It got so quiet. It got so quiet. It was so hilarious. I just was like, I said, this is just a moment of gold. Half a decade of going back and forth with these guys with this BS narrative, and we finally got a conclusion, right? And the conclusion is exactly what I've been saying it was going to be for half a decade, right? A total annihilation. Come on, man. Live stream of the fight was hilarious. Oh yeah, like history was the fight was hilarious. Marlo TVs was hilarious too. You got to go look at it. Oh my god, man. Oh man, he was like, man, oh man, what he say? Man, man, I was gonna go out. Man, I'm not even going out tonight, man. Kill all spirits, y'all. He killed everybody's spirit. But how did Fanon expose Bud? Like, why do you always come here with that nonsense, bro? Go back over to the Fanon channel. If you ain't gonna subscribe and learn, right? Subscribe and learn boxing, bro. I don't push narratives on my channel. I tell you the truth, right? That's what my channel was for. That's what my channel was for, Ricardo. It's to, to tell you the truth about all these boxers. They all be capping at one point or another, right? But Crawford is not a bad businessman. That's slander. Fight Boots. Come on, look, Boots, Boots, Boots. Come on, man. Who has the money? You keep on bringing up Boots. Boots can't even pay Cody Crawley. Boots can't even pay Cody Crawley. Y'all keep on bringing up Boots. He can't pay Cody Crawley. Terrence Crawford doesn't have a network behind him. Boots doesn't have a network behind him. Who gonna pay for the fight? That's common sense. Why did you come here with this, bro? It's common sense. It's literally common sense. Who is going to pay for the fight? A fight don't happen on air and water, bro. You can't pay these fighters in bread and saltine crackers. What are we talking about? Y'all got to stop, man. I haven't seen Marlon Street. Oh yeah, now go and look at it. That shit was hilarious. I was like, man, this is hilarious. Boots is a bigger name than Bum Avenetian. No, he's not. David Avenetian was a champion in the UK. Knocked out 6 straight people, bro. What are you talking about? See, this is because y'all don't know boxing. He even beat Josh Kelly. The same Josh Kelly that's at 154 pounds right now. So y'all don't know what you're talking about. This is the same David Avenetian who tried to fight Virgil Ortiz and Keith Thurman, and they both didn't want to fight him. Facts. The same David Avenetian that wanted to fight Keith Thurman, he didn't get to fight with Keith. He tried to fight Virgil. He didn't get to fight with Virgil. That same David Avenetian. But since y'all don't know nothing about boxing, y'all come here and y'all just, boots, 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 boots. Boots can't even get a payday from Cody Crawley. Y'all got to stop, man. People ignore that Boots has to want to fight Bud too. Who says Boots? Yeah. Come on, man. Now, he got to want to fight. I done seen a couple of interviews with Boots Ennis just recently, and he didn't say nothing about Crawford. He said something about Tank Davis and Frank Martin and Devin Haney and Ryan. He didn't say nothing about no damn um not that I heard that he said about Crawford. Nothing. Boots Ben said it's in the contract. Yes, when Crawford was in his rematch clause. Now has Boots said something since February when Crawford got out of his rematch? No, he been quiet as a church mouse, right? They even put a camera in front of Bozy, and Bozy said he's trying to fight Mario Barrios or he's trying to fight Cody Crawley, and they're going to get on the undercard of Canelo. I don't get it, bro. Y'all got to stop, man. Y'all really trying to get Boots hurt. This is just like this is how I know that y'all really not fans of Boots, right? Y'all really not fans of Boots. Y'all really trying to get Boots hurt. Y'all really trying to derail his career before it can even get started, right? Y'all want his career to get derailed. Terrence Crawford is at the end of his career. So even if Terrence Crawford loses, it's not going to be what? It's not going to do nothing to him. What? Still two-time undisputed. Still three-time lineal champion. What? You can't take that away. Now, if Boots lose, then what? You take away his one email belt. And he hasn't accomplished nothing. Now he has to start right back from scratch and build himself back up. This what y'all want, though. Y'all not fans of Boots. Y'all not fans of Boots. Y'all not fans of Boots. Y'all not fans of Boots because at the end of the day, who has more to lose? Crawford or Boots? At the end of the day, who really has more to lose? Crawford or Boots? Right? Crawford has already been a three-division champion. Crawford has already been a three-division lineal champion. Crawford has already been a two-time undisputed champion. Crawford has already been a fighter of the year. Now, what has Jerron Boots Ennis done? Y'all don't even be looking at it like that. Y'all just look at, what has Jerron Boots Ennis done? He got gifted a belt. That's it. That's all. Now, if he gets in a ring and lose to Crawford, what he's going to look like? Y'all don't care, though. They don't care, y'all. Crawford pulled his card on that. Oh, yeah. Um, on $1 million worth of game. Spence fans faking love Boots. Yeah, like, man, like the fake love they just showing for Boots is disgusting, bro. The fake love they showing for Boots is disgusting. Y'all showing fake love out here like y'all really like Boots. Y'all don't like Boots. I like Boots more than y'all like Boots. I criticize Boots, but I like Boots way more than y'all like Boots. And that's a fact. I like Boots way more than y'all like Boots. Even though I criticize Boots, right, for his business moves and all this. But y'all don't even like him. Y'all just want him to try to beat Crawford. Y'all don't like Boots. Y'all not even thinking about his career long term. Y'all just thinking about right now. Y'all don't like him. This is how you can separate real boxing fans from fake boxing fans, you guys. Ricardo is not a real boxing fan, right? Ricardo go to certain channels and he listen to certain narratives, and he come to my channel or he goes around the internet and and you know what I'm saying, and he regurgitates this nonsense, right? Man, but if you really wanted Boots to be successful and you really wanted him to succeed in his career, you would keep him away from Crawford. And Bozy Ennis knows this. Y'all don't know it, But Bozy know it. Bozy know it. I'm gonna fight Boots. He could become 3 times undisputed, and then what? Then what's gonna happen? Is the IBF even gonna sanction that fight? Do we even know if the IBF is even gonna sanction that fight? The IBF don't mess with Crawford. Crawford gave the IBF the middle finger just a couple months ago. Terrence Crawford literally gave the IBF the middle finger. Right at the T.O. fight, right? Come on. But you want him to fight for a belt that got stripped from him prematurely for no apparent reason at all. Oh man, now he inherited Earl Spence Jr. mandatory. So why in the hell didn't you make Earl Spence Jr. fulfill this mandatory before we do this fight? Right? Because we got a rematch. And we trying to fight the rematch for undisputed. Right? Don't we want to fight the rematch for undisputed? Okay, so now after you know that the fight not gonna take place, IBF, now you want to come snatch the belt. Okay, here, take it. Here go 2 middle fingers with you, right? That go 2 middle fingers to take with you. You know why? Because you knew what was going on before this day. You knew we had a rematch, right? But somehow, some way, you knew this rematch was gonna fall apart before it fell apart, right? So you stripped me. You know why you stripped me? Right? Because you didn't want to put no pressure on Jerome Bruce Ennis to really fight me. Right? Because if I would have still had that belt, right? If I would have still had the IBF belt, Ricardo, if Terrence Crawford would have still had the IBF belt, and he would be free right now, right? No opponent right now, right? Couldn't Jerome Boots Ennis put in for his mandatory, and Terrence Crawford would either have to fight him or drop the belt? And how would that make Terrence Crawford look? Like he ducked Boots, right? Boots, he would have get the belt anyway. No, the IBF, they pulled a slick move, and y'all don't be catching on to this. I catch on to this. Salute, Zai. Bud gonna stop Canelo. Salute. I catch on to this type of stuff. I read patterns. I caught on to that immediately. Immediately. They getting Boots out of trouble. They know this rematch is not happening. They know this rematch is not happening. They knew the rematch wasn't happening 2 months after, like as soon as Boots got stripped, I say probably like a month before Boots, before Crawford got stripped, they already knew the rematch wasn't happening. They knew a rematch wasn't happening. They knew that Earl Spence Jr., he just activated the rematch so he can waste Terrence Crawford fucking time. That's all he did. Sore loser. That's all he did. He just activated the rematch so he can waste time. That's all he did. Literally activated the rematch on the same day it was going to expire. Right? Then he killed the rematch on the same day it was. Then he let the rematch just expire. So that's not holding up Crawford. Of course he held him up. And the IBF bailed out Jerome Boots in his ass. Right? Man, because Jerome Boots Ennis, he still ain't got back in the ring. Since, since Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence Jr. fight, and since his fight last year, none of them have been back in the ring yet. None of them have been back in the ring yet. So if Crawford would have still had that belt, Boots fans, right? I want y'all to answer this question. Why did the IBF strip him so early? Right? Because they knew that rematch wasn't happening. They gonna live, you know what they gonna live by? No, oh man, like man, now he inherited Earl Spence Jr. mandatory, right? In the IBF, they ordered him to go into purse bid with Jerron Boots Ennis. How could they order him to go into purse bid with Jerron Boots Ennis when they literally know this man has a rematch clause with Earl Spence Jr.? It's fun. It's bull. It's a sanctioning body, tactic, game. If people don't understand that, if you don't see that, right? If you don't see that, then I don't know what you don't see. Seems like that, like I don't want to say that you don't know how to comprehend, Ricardo, but I'm laying it out for you. You can't understand that right there? You literally can't understand that. That was plain and simple, bro. I'm literally laying it out for you. Right? The IBF knew that the rematch wasn't happening. So how can we get this belt, right, from Terrence Bud Crawford so we can save Jerron Boots in his ass? Right? Because if we let Terrence Crawford keep this belt and this rematch run out, Jerron Boots Ennis is going to have to fight Terrence Bud Crawford to get that belt. That's common sense. So what do? We're going to use a pump fake move, right? This is a pump fake move. We're going to say, okay, you got to take on Jerron Boots Ennis because he's your mandatory. How is he my mandatory? You got to go into this. How can I go into that? I got a rematch. You know I got a rematch. You literally know every sanctioning body knew they had a rematch. Every sanctioning body. The WBC, WBA, IBF, and the WBO. Everybody knew they had a rematch. Everybody. So he inherited Earl Spence Jr. mandatory that he can't take on. And y'all knew this before the first fight. Come on, man. Like, y'all better understand what's going on in boxing, bro. Right? Ricardo, understand what's going on in boxing, bro. Like, I'm trying to educate you, man. Right? Like, my subscribers, like, we are, like, we see through all the bull, we see through all the narratives, all that. No, we get straight to the point. Right? They saved Jerron Boots Ennis. Period. Steven Espinoza went to the IBF, pulled a couple of strings, got something done. You feel what I'm saying? Then they wanted to save face, so they made it look like that, that Terrence Bud Crawford, he's ducking Boots. How could he duck Boots when he got a rematch with Earl Spence Jr.? So we're gonna take this belt from Crawford early, right? Because we already know behind the scenes, we already know the IBF already know that the rematch is not happening, right? The IBF already know it's not happening. Right? The WBC and all these other sanctioning bodies, they know too. They probably know too that the rematch is not happening. Right? Man, but the IBF is like, hey, Steven Espinoza, he go over there and like, hey man, like, like y'all promised us, that y'all was gonna get us this belt. Man, so what the IBF do? The IBF, they order Terrence Crawford to fight Jerron Boots Ennis. Stop. How can you fight this man? He got a rematch. Okay, well then you can't fight him. We're gonna take the belt. Damn, that's some salty shit. That was real salty. Boots been mandatory for a while. Bud had plenty of time to make the fight no, he didn't. Like Crawford just got the IBF belt July 29th, 2023. What are you talking about? Terrence Crawford just got the belt July 29th, 2023. And they stripped him 4 months later after Earl Spence Jr. activated a rematch 30 days after the fight with Terrence Crawford. What are y'all talking about? Like, y'all got to stop listening to these liars on the internet, bro. Man, because y'all just gonna be lost forever as casual fans. I know that y'all casual fans and y'all wanna, like y'all wanna learn the sport of boxing, but y'all got to come to channels like mine who gonna educate you, bro. Who not gonna lie to you. I'm not lying for a super chat, bro. I'm not lying for a subscriber. This is my hobby. I like doing it. I like educating people. This is my hobby. I don't do this for my job. I appreciate everything that everybody do for me, but this is not my job. But who will be having the fight? Boots isn't signed to anyone, so he will promote the fight. Yeah, like they don't even get it. They don't even understand. Like, it's like who gonna pay for the fight? Jerron Boots Ennis is in a purse bid with Cody Crowley, right? Like, stop. Man, but Crawford like his opponent's old and yep. But he fought a prime Gamboa. Yep, he fought a prime Ricky Hatton. Yep, he fought a prime Victor Postal. Yep, he fought a prime Jeff Horn. Right? Man, he fought a prime Felix Diaz, gold medalist. Right? He fought a prime Hank Lundy. He fought a better Hank Lundy. The hate is just real. Y'all ain't even know all these people that, sad, man. Now who Boots gonna fight? Oh, but Chris Eubank is 33. Chris Eubank is the same age as Canelo, I think. Spence too, that nigga didn't fight his mandatory for 5 years. Yeah, like that's Spence's fault. All right, now was you screaming from the mountaintop, Savo? Spence needs to fight Jerron Boots Ennis or be stripped. No, you wasn't. You know why? You know why you weren't saying that? Because you should have been on this channel a long time ago. Man, because I was saying that. Right? So I know you wasn't saying it because you would have been here. I know you wasn't saying it. I was saying it. I was saying that Spence should be stripped. He's holding up the welterweight division. He's playing games, right? He keep on faking injury, getting injured, faking an injury, get injured, faking injury. Oh yeah, a prime de Lorme. Um, yeah, man, I got a couple, why can't Spence fight? Yeah, now that's what we asking right there, like Sabo. We want to see Earl Spence Jr. fight Boots, right? Since Boots was his mandatory for what, for 2 years, let's see that fight. Don't Spence can get back his belt, and then Crawford and Spence they can rematch for undisputed again, right? Because Spence bring in more money. Let's see that fight, right? Why can't we see that fight? Y'all not gonna talk about that though, right? Y'all not gonna talk about Spence need to get in the ring with Jerron Boots Ennis, win back his IBF title, so he can rematch Terrence Bud Crawford, and he can have something on the line, right? So it can be for undisputed again. But Boots Ennis is 31-0. Yep. And I want you to name All 31 fighters. But name his top fighter that he fought. Out of 31 fights, who was the top fighter that Jerron Boots Ennis fought? I can name him off the top of my head, right? Who is the top fighter that Jerron Boots Ennis has fought? Y'all got to stop this, man. 31-0. He had been the IBF mandatory ever before Crawford captured the belt from Spence. Yes, he's been the mandatory. So why didn't y'all tell Earl Spence Jr., right? After the negotiations broke down with Terrence Bud Crawford, why didn't y'all tell Earl Spence Jr. you need to fight your mandatory in Jerron Boots Ennis? Why didn't y'all say this? When the negotiations broke down with Terrence Bud Crawford. Why didn't y'all say, Spence, you need to fight Boots now? Why didn't y'all say this? Right? Because there's no videos on it. I said it. I said he need to be stripped. I said he holding up the division. I said he got all three of them belts in the basement, duct taped and wrapped up at gunpoint. Oh my God, man. Right? That's what I said. I said he had all three belts in the basement, right? At the ranch, duct taped up, right? Shivering. Oh, please, Earl, just let us go. Just let us go, Earl. Like, come on, man. That man had them belts, man, bro, for hostage for years, and y'all didn't say nothing. Oh, word. Y'all are hypocrites. Flat out hypocrites. Flat out. Flat out hypocrites. Half a decade. This man took on one mandatory in half a decade. Nothing. Terrence Crawford get the belt 7 months. He got to drop him. Get out the way. You in the way. You holding up stuff. Hypocrites. And y'all show y'all disdain all the time for a black man. It's good. It's all good. Right? Because he's still going to keep on rising to the top. Keep on excelling. The more you hate, the more he going to, rise. It is what it is. Keep doing what you're doing. Right? Keep doing what you're doing. The thing about me with Jerron Boots Ennis, after all that being said, Jerron Boots Ennis, great fighter. He need to go to Matchroom so he can become an active fighter. So he can get a bag. I want him to get a bag. And I want him to build up his resume. Stop waiting on these PBC guys, man. You're going to be stagnated. You're going to be stagnated waiting over there. These guys fight once every 16, 14 months. And that's just a fact. Tank Davis, he coming back what? After 14 months. Come on. Jamal Charlo, he'll be back in the ring after what? Probably like a year if he fight, Canelo in September. Come on. Almost a year. Last July, he inherited the IBF mandatory obligation. But how can he inherit the obligation? Oh, but how can he inherit the IBF mandatory obligation when he has a rematch clause? Make it make sense. When he has a rematch clause that the IBF already knew from July when he fought Earl Spence Jr. It was in the contract. It literally said rematch, right? A two-way rematch. Both of them had a rematch. So the IBF knew this before the fight even took place. What are you talking about? They knew this before the fight even took place. So you should have let it be known, IBF, right? Hey, the winner of this fight got to fight the mandatory. Then y'all can circle back to undisputed. Shouldn't you have let, both fighters know this? Or you just wanted to get them damn sanctioning fees, right? That's what the IBF wanted. They just wanted them damn sanctioning fees. They just wanted them sanctioning fees so they can, right? They can get the sanctioning fees out of Crawford and Spence, and then they can take the belt and they can get the sanctioning fees out of Jerron Boots Ennis. Woo! Double whammy. I don't get it. They can get the sanctioning fees out of Earl Spence and Crawford. Big fight, nice fight. Get those sanctioning fees, right? And man, then we could take the belt from them and then we could give it to Jerron Boots Ennis. Now he's going to pay us sanctioning fees. Right? And at the same time, we're doing Steven Espinoza, them a favor, right? Because we're protecting Boots Ennis from Terrence Bud Crawford. We killing two birds with one stone. Come on, bro. Like, man, like if y'all don't see these plays that be happening in boxing, bro, it's so easy. Man, I guess since I'm from the street or something like that, you feel what I'm saying? I can just see right through this bull. It's like, what? Bro, this is just like, stop. Straight up bull. The IBF they doesn't the IBF they doesn't play you're not gonna fight, you will be stripped. So why didn't they play about Earl Spence Jr. having the belt for 5 years? What are you talking about? The IBF don't play, but they let Earl Spence Jr. take on one mandatory in 5 years. But they don't play. Of course they play. Like, what are you talking about? Of course they play, man. You pass them a brown paper bag, they just like any other sanctioning body. I hit that like button for your boy, right? They just like any other sanctioning body, right? You pass them a brown paper bag, they just like any other sanctioning body. They're gonna make stuff happen. Don't act like they any different. No, they're not any different. This is how y'all try to act with the PBC. Oh, the PBC. Man, the PBC not no different than Bob Arum, not no different than Top Rank, not no different than none of them. Same thing. The only thing with them is that they just got a lot of inactive ass fighters. A lot of them. Tons of inactive ass fighters. And y'all don't say nothing about it. Where's Gary Russell Jr.? Gary Anton Russell Jr., Danny Garcia, right? Stephen Fulton. Where they at? Where they at? Where's Carlos Adames? Where they at? Nobody is saying nothing though, right? It's nothing to be said about that. It's like, oh man, like the PBC, man, like they about to have a, man. For all we know about right now is this, this show coming up with Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman, Rolly and Pitbull Cruz, right? Laura and Zarafa. The card is pretty decent though, to be honest. Um, you know, you know, I mean, like, to be honest, yeah, man, it's a pretty decent card, but and then we got Canelo, right, versus Magia. Now we got the rumor of Tank Davis versus Frank Martin, for Juneteenth. That's all we got. And you know what? All those fights are pay-per-views. All those fights are pay-per-views. Not to mention Ryan and Devin right in between there. All these fights are pay-per-views. So we got one pay-per-view in March, we got one pay-per-view in April, we got one pay-per-view in May, and we got one pay-per-view in June. Right? So they just gonna, bro, like they just gonna whack our pockets, man. They just gonna hit us, bro. Boxing is expensive. Boxing is an expensive sport to watch. I want people to think about that. Boxing is a very expensive sport just to watch it. Just to watch decent fights, just to watch the championships, the high level fights, you got to pay. Pay, pay, pay. Boots fans just keep on repeating the same BS every day. Like, oh yeah, man, like it gets annoying. Like it really do too gets annoying. Like just fight Boots. Boots, he got to do this. Boots got to bring some money, man. Stop the bull, man. Are we tired of hearing this nonsense? Learn the sport of boxing. Come here, listen to the sport of boxing. Understand and think outside the box. Stop keeping your little mind in this little bitty box. Think outside the box when it comes to boxing. It's corrupt as hell. It's corrupt. You can pass a brown paper bag and you can make stuff happen. Al Hammond been doing it for years. Bob Arum been doing it for years. Eddie Hearn, he's the new guy on the block. They really don't like Eddie, but he started, he doing it. Come on, man, they all do it. Think Spence will end up fighting Boots. I think Spence is about to be the same position Sean Porter was. He will be like, everyone to be the cool dude. No, like, I don't think. Nah, mm-mm, I don't know. I don't know about that one in Sports Channel though. I don't think that. I don't think they want that fight. I don't think that Spence he want that fight. I mean, well, Spence he probably want the fight, but I don't think that Boots want the fight. I don't think that Boots really want to fight Earl. Man, to be honest, I didn't think he really wanted to fight Earl like he didn't really want to fight Crawford. Right? He waiting until they get out the way. Right? Because if he really wanted his IBF mandatory, he would have went. He would have been speaking up more and more louder. He would have been putting in petition after petition after petition. He would have went to court. Right? That's if you really want it. If he was the pound for pound number one, he would not be getting stripped. Oh, what are you talking about? Yeah, yes, he would get stripped. Canelo got stripped before by the WBC, the same organization who kissed his butt right now. What are we talking? Oh man, bro. In the future, he will fight Spence. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. We will see. We will see. Yeah. But yeah, though, you guys. But y'all hit that like button. No, for your boy, hit that subscribe button, man. Like, like y'all Boots fans, man. Y'all got to really stop, man. I tried to make this video about Tank and everybody else and all this, but here y'all come with Boots. Why don't y'all stop? Boots has a purse bid going down March 19th. Let's hope that goes through and Jerron Boots Ennis can get back in the ring. This is what we hoping. We hoping that Jerron Boots Ennis can get back in the ring. Yeah, or Spence retiring. Like I think that Spence, he probably about to turn into a full-time promoter. That's what I've been thinking. But I could be totally wrong, man, because he probably don't want to give. I mean, like like once you start fighting, it's hard to give it up, right? It's hard to give up boxing for these boxers. It's hard to give it up for these boxers, right? It's really hard to, right? They've been in gladiator mode for since they was a little kid. I'm gonna disappear with Bud. Oh yeah, like you know how that go, man. You know how that go. Bud gonna stop Canelo. Like we already had this situation with the Earl Smith Jr. fan. They used to be up in here. Earl gonna run him over. Earl is gonna snatch his eye. Earl is gonna do this, do that. Man, you feel what I'm saying? It only had a couple people come in, right? It had like two or three people come in after the fight was over to get a props to Terrence Bud Crawford. The rest of y'all disappeared. The rest of y'all disappeared, right? Didn't want to pay y'all bets. Didn't want to pay nothing. Y'all just disappeared. Man, y'all betting people online and ain't even standing up on your bet. Come on, man. You bet money on a live. Now it's time to pay up, and you don't want to pay up. Man, no, you're not solid. You're not a solid individual, right? You're not solid. You're a snake. Come on, man, because all you got is your word. Truly, that's really all you got is your word, and you went against your word, man. So we can't believe nothing you say, right? So yeah, though, you guys, man, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. It's breakfast time out here in Cali. I know I'm eating breakfast a little late, but salute, salute, salute. Appreciate you guys. Everybody hit that like button. Everybody hit that subscribe button. Even Savo and Ricardo, all all y'all crazy Boots fans, right? Come on back. We can, now we can go at it all the time, man. Hey, it's only boxing. It's nothing personal, right? But leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it right there, you guys. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video. This is Odilo TV, and I'm gone, you guys. Peace.